Coach, it is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Mike 50, Mike 50. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
You better be afraid of me. Hey guys, listen.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. It got his man complete. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll find Metcalf. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they're going to stop him short of the 20 with a penalty flag down. Now what's the call here? Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask certainly helps things as they'll start up past the 30 on 1st down.
Watch out. Go. 22 jump bomber, 22 jump. Ready?
Throwing Jones. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Jones going to throw again. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now it's Penny. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So, hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the safety creep.
Go, Jackrabbit, come on.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
You ready?
You want the mic? I got you. I got you. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
You draw Corcoran. Dude.
Operating from the gun. Jones. It's complete to Golden Tate. And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. 20, 10, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. Let's go.
What? Go ahead and stop playing with it.
Go now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd and 9, Jones. It's hauled in by Shepard. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
That's the whole thing of the club.
Kill, kill.
Go.
Kill, kill, kill. Hey, turn it up,
Hey.
On me. Shoot.
Protein spill.
Throwing on first down, Jones. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
54 is Mike. Check. Walk 50.
Rock it.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Now Jones. And Ingram hauls it in. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line.
Someone's sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Catch made by Slayton. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrick Rosas. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Rosas puts this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, you can...
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. K.J. Wright in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Play action. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Gotta do better.
Here's Jones. Operating from the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Dancing to his
right. Damn it.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
14.
Now Wilson on second down. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. The 30. The 20. 10. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown.
Beat that nigga ass.
Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was midnight snacks. Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Fucking bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead can slip away quickly.
That throw good for 4.
Shut this nigga down, bro. Brandon, nigga can't
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
I can't stand you.
Throwing is Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. That's complete to Slayton. Past the 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton with touchdown number 7 on the year.
I mean, I see him.
And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. Rosas good with the extra point. And that will get him one closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Wilson to throw again. Flushed out right. His throw incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, oh, good adjustment.
Complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Being chased out left. Oh, he's got some breathing. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken.
Yes, sir.
The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like.
What you doing?
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Bro, what is you doing, bro?
To throw again is Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Wilson will throw again. They'll run the screen with Carson. The penalty set him back. Now a big play moves him forward. It's 2nd down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson forced out to his left. Buying time to his left. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
50 wants the mic. Any day. 50 wants the mic, boy. Go.
Now Wilson on 1st down, looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Jermaine Burks. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
36 power.
They go play action with Wilson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Myers' kick is good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Hey, Haywood!
56, Mike, 56. Oh, yeah.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Ready?
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
Well, they changed things up on 1st down, trying to throw the ball. Incomplete. So they come back on 2nd down and say, forget that. Hand it off to the big man. And he ends up making it a manageable 3rd down.
They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain of 19 and picking up the 1st. Jones now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to...
And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Go. Now.
51, Mike.
On 2nd and 1, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Jones on 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Going right side, he finds Slayton. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, exit.
From the gun, Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The tackle made there by Kyler Fackrell.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Wilson now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
52.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Dorsett's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight.
Let's go, Giants.
It's cool to have it in one hand. Put it away. Tuck it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Matthias Farley. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel.
You gotta get it all at once.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And can you believe it? It's a 2nd safety in this ball game. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about
yes, sir.
Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out
Let's
of the end
go.
zone.
Beat the nigga ass, bro.
That was discussed. When
Weak
they
ass
called the play,
fucking
just get out of the end zone.
Seahawks,
You know what's
bro. Overrated
interesting?
team
A
on
lot
the
of the
game,
times in the
bro.
defensive
Busting
huddle,
it.
they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
You don't have to get it all at once, bro. Take your
The
time.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards and a Giant 1st down.
Yeah, let's go.
Throwing Jones.
Never make the mistake of the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here. are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. He's actually utilized more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my God.
There's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Jones throwing again. It's pulled in by Shepard. And he'll take it on in for a giant touchdown.
He hit him with a pistol. Let's go.
Sterling Shepard.
Let's go. That's what I told you, boy. This Seahawks weak as shit, bro.
As they have now chopped this lead down to 3. PAT up to
never seen a team weak as the whole ass
now in Seattle, Washington. Well, the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return,
so he doesn't
give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Oh, okay. I see what he's doing, low-key.
On first down, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll run it toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here, we do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down. And now it's 2nd and long. Again, Wilson. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Touch 50, touch 50.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Gets it to Gordon. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Jones. Going to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Look at me, Zipper.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Go.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson going for it all. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jaleel Adai. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Operating from the gun, Jones. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Matt Judon make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Rush in. 49, check 49.
Ready?
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
60 outlaw.
Mike 51. They're not ready for this.
Hey, Haywood.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
But you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. Now Barkley stripped of the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Touch 50, touch 50.
Throwing is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Going for Metcalf. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Jones hit, and the ball's out. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Giants on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Jones looking for Shepard deep. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process. Now Jones on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd and 10. Jones nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to throw. Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
I'll go special. I'll go special.
Wilson wants to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Here's Jones. Off play action. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards and a Giant first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jones now. Off the play fake. He's going to let it fly. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his third pick of the game. Instead, second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. Out to the right here to Shepard. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Go. Blue dog portraits.
Jones to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And that will write a finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to